Are you going to Scarborough Fair? Parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme. Remember me to one who lives there. He once was a true love of mine. Trying to make me a cambric shirt. Parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme. Without no seams nor needlework, then he'll be a true love of mine. Trying to find me an acre of land. Parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme. Between salt water and the sea strands, then he'll be a true love of mine. Are you going to Scarborough Fair? Parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme. Remember me to one who lives there. He once was a true love of mine.
Initialize dampeners. Cut and defeat. Begin transmission.
This program is intended for mature audiences. Parental discretion is advised.
Good morning, or good afternoon, or good noon. It's me, Bill, and you're watching the Sunday Hangout here on Weird Fantastic Toy Adventures. And we are on a weird adventure today for real because I'm doing something that I've only tested in the past, and that is running my live stream directly through OBS without any StreamYard intervention whatsoever. So I am looking for that 5x5. I want to know how I look and how I sound. And I want to know if you see a noticeable improvement in the quality of the stream as compared to past streams. Looking back through the chat today, I can see that Shaitan's Hammer was here. And of course, I can't show it to you, but I can see it. Johnny Sorensen was here early this morning, and Shaitan's Hammer came in pretty early as well, and then he came back in about 11:36. So good to see you, Shaitan's Hammer. It's good to have someone that is as loyal as you are as a member of the channel and as a fan of the channel. Moving on down, me and Shaitan had a nice little chat this morning, and we'll talk about some of the stuff that we talked about, Shaitan, as the show goes on. Boba Hicks is here. Good to see you, Boba Hicks. Honor You 83. Oops. Honor You 83 is here. Good to see you. Moving on down, Mike Fee has shown up. It's good to see you, Mike. And Shaitan says it is a rainy afternoon here, and I think that's Connecticut. Yeah, it's been kind of dreary here, and getting cold. I got cold last night. I got very cold last night. So I can see we got about 10 people watching at a chat rate of 7, 10 views. Please be sure and hit those like buttons, hit the share button, subscribe, you know, all that kind of good stuff that helps the channel. We really appreciate that. Make sure your notifications are on, and make sure that you stay subscribed to the channel. YouTube has a tendency to unsubscribe you to channels when you don't really mean for that to happen. All right, getting right down to business. Let me go over here and pull up the toy cam for a minute. Today, if you watched earlier, a video posted. And that video was a second toy hunt. It's the second week in a row. I went right back to Walmart. But I went in there for a reason. I wanted to pick up those G.I. Joe figures right there. And the reason was because I was supposed to have gotten a package in the mail yesterday, but it's delayed. I'm hoping to get it Monday. And we'll talk about that when it gets here. But I wanted to get a few things here to prepare for that, and then so I got Lady J, the Baroness, and Destro. And I know coming up, Scarlett's going to be released on Vintage Card. I kind of want her, and Duke, and I kind of want him. Not a G.I. Joe collector. I didn't mean to get even involved in this line, but kind of just got that way, I guess. Let's see. I Like Salt says, so far, so good. Well, that's good, man. I'm glad to hear that. Boba Hicks says, looks good and sounds good. I'm glad to hear that, sir. Shaitan's Hammer says, sounds good and even. Thank you. Pop Actor Rick says, I look like Brad Pitt. I don't know if that's a backhanded compliment or not, but I'm going to take it as a compliment there, Pop Actor. So far you seem fine and no cutting out. That's what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping for a nice, smooth, even stream. According to YouTube Studios, I have an excellent connection here, so we'll see how it goes. I Like Salt says, coming in clearer even with my laggy internet. Very good. And Shaitan's Hammer is agreeing with me that Scarlet is hot. Yeah, I am looking forward to that. Looking forward to that. Pop Actor Rick says, take it as a compliment, Bill. I would. Okay, man. I'm taking that as a compliment, sir. And it's good to see you back in the chats again, Pop Actor Rick. You have been sorely missed. Your comments are comedy gold, and they make me laugh. So I'm glad you're back, and I hope you're feeling better. I've had you in my thoughts, man. All right, so I'm going to take myself off the screen here, and we're going to just get ready to start opening these packages. I'm going to pull out the old Sharp because I'm going to try to preserve these packages the best I can. All right, guys, you guys tell me what you want me to open up first. Are you ready for me to open up Lady J, Baroness, or Destro? And I'll tell you what, we'll do a poll here. Let's see, which figure should I open first? First option, Lady J. Second option, Baroness. Third option, Destro. Alright, polls should be live now. So take your poll. Which figure should I open first? Lady J, Baroness, or Destro? And we got a 50% Baroness, 67% Destro. Alright, good deal, guys. Thanks for participating in the poll. Lots of interaction. Mike B says, I only want a few Joes. I don't want a lot of them. Yeah, that's the same here, Mike. I'm not going to get into this line deep like I did Masters of the Universe. Not at all. Pop Actor Rick says, Mike Fee, I never took you as a G.I. Joe collector. Pop Actor is my Barney and I'm free. Okay. I'm not, Rick, just a few, he says. Okay. Alright. Black Phoenix 77. Hey Bill. Hey Black Phoenix, good to see you, Alex. Glad you could show up, man. I only had the little army men as a kid. I had those. I had a big talking G.I. Joe figure, you know, pull his dog tag out and he would say stuff. He was a commando, I think. Figuratively speaking, good to see you, sir. Shaitan's Hammer says he wants the Cobras. Yeah, I kind of wish I'd gotten those Cobra Troopers when they were out, but I'll be alright. Alright, guys, let's see how the poll's going here. Let's see what's going on here. Looks like 57% for the Baroness, 14% for Lady J, 29% Destro. I got 7 votes so far. Says that I have 9 viewers, so if you haven't voted yet, go ahead and vote now. I'm fixing to close this poll. And we'll see. Black Phoenix 77 says, I can't see Rick's comments. You should be able to see Rick's comments. I wouldn't know why. Unless you've got him blocked still, Alex. Did you block him? If you did, you need to go unblock him. Absolutely need to go unblock him, Alex. I think you got him blocked. Alright, I'm going to let that poll stay up just a few more seconds. And see if anybody else wants to vote in that. And then I'm going to go ahead and grab the Baroness. Pop Actor says that he hopes that he is taller than Jamie. And Mike B says you are. I Like Salt says, I had the original Joes as a child. The new stuff does not appeal to me. Yeah, I had the original Joes. I wanted to get some of the Action Joes that came out, Action Force Joes, whatever they were called. I can't remember, Action Team. But you know, that was the transition period between the military Joes and the 3 3/4 inch figures that came out in the 1980s. But when that first G.I. Joe comic book came out from Marvel Comics, I was hooked, man. Hook, line, and sinker. Yeah, I think that's what you need to do, bro. You need to check and see if you got your old buddy blocked. Smack down your vote. All right. Well, that's pretty much where I'm going to end the poll. It's right there. We We have 57% for the Baroness. So, we got a few more votes coming in. That's 8 votes now. 50% Baroness, 25% Lady J Destro. So Lady J and Destro are neck and neck for second place, and the Baroness is a clear winner at the first. If you have not voted, there's one more chance to put your vote in, and then we'll figure out who we're going to open after Baroness, because it looks like it's going to be a tie between Destro and Lady J right now. So, Bill is the only I don't put thumbs down on his video. Thank you. Please don't put a thumbs down on it, but if you do, that's okay too, because that's interaction. Zizzle it. Do you have Chuck E. Cheese? Okay. All right. Well, Zizzle is. I'm glad you showed up today. Says, nope, you're right the first time, Bill. They are called Action Force. Okay. Figuratively speaking, says it's back in the day. What got me into G.I. Joe was Sergeant Rock. All right, cool. Let's see. Do you have Chuck E. Cheese and Thomas and Friends? Do I have Chuck E. Cheese and Thomas and Friends? No, I do not. All right. No, I do not. So we're going to get in here and get that Baroness opened up, guys. So here we go. We'll start with Baroness. So I'm going to open the bubble at the top, which will allow me to take the figure out and leave the box, the container mostly intact. So that is the way I'm going to open her. Oh, looks like something fell back there in the back. I'll pick it up later. There we go. That's in there crawling. One more to go. This corner right here. Stubborn. There we go. Now let's reach in there and pull that inner bubble out. Oh, it came with a stand. And our weapon fell. Luckily the carpet monster didn't get it. I will put the package on display here real quick, that you guys see that Baroness's picture. The other side has a file card and cross sell with the teaser for Gung Ho and Destro on it. This figure's been out for quite some time. And I'm kind of glad that I went ahead and picked it up. There's only one more on the shelf. So we have this little piece of paper that I'm probably not going to save with warning, small parts not for children, in all kind of languages. Comes with a figure stand with the Cobra emblem on it. Here's her weapon of choice. Let's see, she comes with another long gun. Comes with 2 pistols. Some tape across here. And I'm going to pull up. Another pistol. Pistol. And here's her glasses. Another piece of tape holding them into that little spot there. I'm going to try to ease that tape up so that I can keep it on the card. But I'm not going to take her glasses back off once I get them on her. Alright. Here's her little glasses. She's out of her plastic prison. Alright, she's got crossed belts on. Alright, let's get her glasses on. She's got places in the side of her head for her glasses to fit into. Put them on so that she looks like she's supposed to. There we go. And the glasses have lenses in them. And I guess these pistols go in these holsters that are on either side of her, so put her pistols in her holsters. There we go. She's got molded vinyl hair. See how her joints are looking here. Okay. And that elbow there was a little stiff. Double jointed knees. Pretty good. Butterfly joint up here. Head is on a swivel ball. Not too bad. She's got ab crunch. And that's her range of motion. Not too bad for a figure like this. And I'll put her on her stand here. That peg to go in that hole there on the bottom of her foot. Now, there she is. We'll let her sit out there on display for a minute while we catch up on the chat here. I looked, he isn't blocked. He's probably blocked me. Oh well. Okay. Does Chuck E. Cheese still exist? I think it does. Are these the size of the 60s Joe's figures? No. the 60s Joe figures were like the Barbie size. Yeah. I can't remember how tall the old Joes are. Yeah, the old Joes were the 1/6 scale. They were big old things, and they had full range of motion. Be careful, she could be booby trapped. I think the 70s ones were 10 inches. I'll check. But I think the 70s ones were the range that came between the old Joe figures and the Real American Hero figures. I believe the old Joe figures were 12 inches. You're right. 12 inches. All right. Not in the 80s. I remember seeing them as big as Star Wars. I really want some of those guys. Okay. Be careful of her glasses. Yeah, I could see that. Her glasses look like you could pop the lenses out of them if you're not careful. Ted Darkclaw. Man, we got a celebrity in the house. We've got the leader of Helidope Toys in the house. Good to see you, Ted. If you haven't checked out Helidope Toys, do it today. I'm sure that they got some good deals going on over there at Helidope for your Christmas needs. Good to see you, Ted. Glad you showed up, man. 12-inch round lines have been around for a while. Yes, Bill, be careful with her glasses. I wonder if Bill collected the LJN WWF figures. No, I didn't collect them as a child. I remember them, but I never had any of them. Joe's briefly got a big size in the 90s, 12 inches. Like they did. Somewhere around here, I have a couple of them. If they haven't gone away, that my mother had bought. I think one of them was a policeman, and the other one was an army man. Radical Mom in the house. Good to see you, Radical Mom. You lose. I did not collect the WWF LJN figures, but I remember them. I love that SG-1 sniper rifle that she has. I had LJN WWF figures and rings, says Shaitan's Hammer. Mike Fee says, I took a look at these LJN figures. Expensive unless it's a crappy one with the paint chipped off. Yeah, they can get expensive now. If someone is good at painting figures, it can't be that hard to bring back these LJN figures. I wouldn't think so. I think it was pretty easy. Yeah, they were probably bashed around pretty much. Yeah, Chuck E. Cheese is still a thing, unfortunately. Never had an interest in Joe besides Motu, WWF, Turtles, Superheroes, and Chuck E. Cheese does exist, not the way you remember. They do have a frozen pizza in the grocery stores. I mean, what's the purpose? I mean, Chuck E. Cheese was there for one reason only. A place to go and take your screaming kids for their birthday party and let them play video games while you and the other parents got drunk and got into a fight in the parking lot. That's what I thought Chuck E. Cheese was there for. A lot of Chuck E. Cheese's were closed down. There's a few still open, Pop Actor Rick. There's a couple of videos on YouTube about that. I think the Company Man's probably the one that you need to check out if you want to check out what brought Chuck E. Cheese down. They merged with Showbiz Pizza at some point or another. Gojitron, good to see you, man. In the late 70s, the Joes were Super Joe. They were 1/9 scale, Mego size. Hi, I'm listening in from work. Thank you, Gojitron. That's what I was thinking about, was the Super Joe figures that were kind of the intermediary figures between the regular size Joes and the small 3 3/4 inch Joes. And so they were about the size of the Mego Superman and Batman and World's Greatest Superhero figures. Thank you, Mike, for putting up the link there to Helidope Toys. And Shaitan's Hammer says there's a related pizza place. He's thinking about Showbiz Pizza. And I think Chuck E. Cheese and Showbiz Pizza finally combined, or they got bought out by them. There's a video all about Showbiz Pizza and their downfall and how they merged with Chuck E. Cheese. All right, so should I put her weapons in her hands? This one here has a peg on it, and I can't. I don't know what that's about. Is it a peg to make it peg into her body somewhere? Because I don't see a place for it to peg into her body, unless it would be back here on her back. And if that be the case, then that's kind of stupid, because her hair, that messes up her hair. So somebody in the chat tell me what I'm doing wrong here when it comes to that. And you know, trying to get her to hold this gun here is going to be kind of hard, and I don't want to really mess with her hands too much. But I will certainly try here and see if I can get her to hold her weapons. Yeah, I've got to pry her hand open in order to get that weapon in there. All right, this is going to be kind of tough. All right, so there we go. And she's got a trigger finger that goes into that trigger hole to help her to hold that. There we go. Now, let's see if she can hold that up like that. And let's see if we can put this one in there. It's also got that peg on it. So if you guys know how this is supposed to peg into her, you let me know, because there's only one peg that I saw, and that's on her back underneath her hair, and that's kind of crazy. Get in her hand, gun, thumb, getting caught on the side of the weapon. There we go. Now, your hand in that oh, you don't want to hold it. All right, come on, thumb. You gotta come out like that. There we go. Now I got her holding this other gun. All right, now she's holding both of her weapons. All right. If my parents would have abandoned me at a Chuck E. Cheese, I probably would have been glad to have lived there. Oh, Rolando Flores is in the house. Good to see you, Rolando. On her back. Yeah, there's a peg on her back, but it's underneath her hair. Her hair being the way it is, you have to make her head put in a funny position to peg either one of those on her back. So I'm going to say no on that. All right, so let's back to business here. We had a tie for Lady J and Destro, so we'll put Destro in the middle and Lady J for last. I guess, because maybe, or go ahead and open Lady J. Start a new poll. I mean, heck, I got to figure this out, and I can't figure it out on my own. So, next poll. Here we go. Start a poll. No, come on. There we go. Start a poll. When do I want to start a poll? Let's see here. I got to end the one we got up here first. All right. So, start a poll. Okay. Next figure to open. Destro, Lady J. Start poll. There we go, folks. 50% Destro. 50% Lady J. Neck and neck, 4 votes. All right, so 2 for Destro, 2 for Lady J. I'm hoping I'm going to get something pretty solid here. Now, don't sit here and leave me hanging like that. Mike B says, I want Destro. He was on clearance at Walmart out for $16. I think I bought mine at full price yesterday, so if you can get him for less than full price plus postage, that's what you do, man. And while I'm waiting on that poll to come out here, look, 60% Destro, 40% Lady J, 5 votes. I want to remind you folks that if you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, please do. Also have channel memberships are open if anybody wants to help support this channel. Patreon is also available if you want to help support the channel. I am wanting to save up enough to buy a gaming computer to get the computing power to really be able to improve these streams even more. And to do that, I'm going to have at least 1,000 to start out with. And I don't have the ability to buy something like that. So it's all going to be up to support from you guys. So super chats are great. If you like a video that you watch, there's a super likes on there. You can give me a little bit there. Every little bit helps here or there, and I appreciate every little bit that I get from you guys, because that's the only thing supporting this channel right now. Are the gifts from you guys of super chats and tips on Streamlabs and things like that. See what is going on with the latest 3-pack of Sunman. Is that out of stock already? If that's the pack I'm thinking of, it's the one with Pizza Man in it. I saw that at Target on the toy hunt before this last one that just came out today. So yeah, it's out there. I don't know if it's out of stock yet or not. My Target never had it, Rick. They canceled my pre-order 3 times. Yeah, Target's ordering system is fucked, and I don't know what's going on with that. I've always had problems with that. All right, look, we're going to check this poll out. We got 6 votes in. 67% say Destro. 33% say Lady J. So I'm going to leave it up for just a few more seconds here and give everybody a chance to vote. 7 votes in, 71% Destro, 29% Lady J. So it looks like Destro is a clear winner here. And we're going to open Destro up next. Thank you for participating in the poll. And I'm going to end that for right now, and we'll see that Destro was our clear winner. All right, not here says figuratively speaking, so I guess he didn't have the 3-pack either there, John. Okay, I gave up on that 3-pack, says Black Phoenix. The problem with Target is that they're still owned by Sears. Now that explains a lot, figuratively speaking. All right, you like G.I. Joes? That's pretty cool there, Rooski. That is pretty cool. All right, let me take care of something real quick here. I am going to Instagram you, Mike Fee. So check your Insta here in just a second. All right. Alright, there you go. Got a message for you, Mike. Pop Actor Rick says, Sears catalogs are fun in the 80s, especially toys. Oh man, I lived in that toy section, dude. I lived in the toy section of both the Sears and Roebuck catalog and the JCPenney catalog. Man, I loved the toy sections. I would sit there and look at them, you know, over and over and over and over again. Alright, guys. It's time to open Destro. I'm going to open him the same way that I did the Baroness, so that we can put them back on the cards if we want to. So I'm going to put the Baroness's card away for now, and I will probably store these figures with their cards intact. So it's time to get the instrument back out again here, the old scalpel. And let's see if we can get this opened up without cutting the hell out of myself. Alright, that initial cut is the hardest one. Alright, here we go. Across here. There we go. Now I got one more cut left on this side over here. Alright, let's get it going. Around the corner. And up to the top, and there we go. There's that figure stand. He's got a figure stand just like the Baroness de Corbray. And let's get his accessories out. He's got his briefcase. And he's got two weapons, a big one and a small one. And there he is off of his package. He's got the butterfly, range of motion, elbow, wrist, head. Head is on a ball joint, so it moves around. The necklace is a separate piece sitting on his chest, around his neck. He's got the ab crunch. He moves at the waist. He's wearing a belt here with a gun pouch on his side. He's got the motion in his legs. He's got the double jointed knees. His feet rock. Standard range of motion for these types of figures. I think this pistol here goes in this pouch right here. And he can hold this gun in his hand. So it's force that gun into his hand and get his trigger finger around the trigger. There we go. And we'll put him on his figure stand, and then we'll check out that briefcase of his. So put his feet on the peg holes. There we go. Peg hole, peg hole. Get your feet on them peg holes. There we go. And let's see if we can get this briefcase to open up. And there we go. So he's got some money up at the top. He's got a computer at the bottom, and he's got the military armament research system down there at the bottom. Sticker inside the case, and it's got the Cobra emblem on both sides, but it's not painted. And If he can carry this in his hand over here, if we can open up his hand here so he can get that into his grip. No, there we go. Now he's carrying his briefcase. I will get back to the chat here in just a second as soon as I put this plastic away. Let's see here. Bra adds 2 LOL, but that was my curiosity as a kid. Yeah, I bet. Alright. At least they don't tie them in with those stringy dingies. That's right, man. I'm glad, too. Whoa, boy. Too bad the Origins Grayskull Castle did not include the little gun and a few more weapons like the vintage. I agree. They messed up by making that half-size weapon rack and shortening us on the weapons. I do agree with that, Pop Actor Rick. Alright, so what we got left is Lady J. So we're going to get to Lady J here in just a second. And get her open. So get over here and pick up the stuff that I made fall down by accident by messing around with trying to open these figures. And we'll put Destro and Lady J back here in the living room set back here in the back. And I'll get busy getting Lady J open. Yeah, Grayskull weapons rack did need more weapons. Yeah, even that little axe wasn't included. It should have been. It really should have been. You guys see how I'm opening these? I'm going to do this in a position where it's easier for me to do it without trying to reach across that camera over there. I'm just starting on the front and get that initial cut going. And then I'm going to come across the 2 sides towards the back so that we can open it up at the top like a flap. Pull out the figure and put it back in later. Alright, that takes care of that. Coming back over here, you can see what I did. Got the flap here. Pull out the figure. There's her figure stand. And her figure stand has a star and a whoosh on it, kind of a G.I. Joe-ish, as opposed to the Cobra stand that the other 2 figures are out. And she comes with quite a few accessories, and they are small. So we'll start with this spear that she carries, which somebody help me to understand why Lady J carried a spear. I don't get it. That just doesn't seem like a modern military weapon to me. Thanos Copter, good to see you, man. Spear. Got a tiny little knife here that looks like I would lose that right off the bat, so I'm going to have to be careful with that bitty knife. And they have these things taped in with a piece of tape across them, which is probably a smart thing to do, because if you're pulling this out of the package, these things would go winding if you didn't have some tape here to keep them from going everywhere. And I'm not quite sure what this is over here. Somebody in the chat might be able to tell me what this is right here. Where is the edge of that tape? fingernail underneath that. Yeah, I'm not quite sure. Okay, this goes on the end of this spear, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. Oh, man. I think that's the case right there. That's right. I think that's right. Yeah, that's what there that goes. Alright. Next, she's got a camera. Alright, camera. Oh, there went her weapon. That is badass looking gun though. And she's got a backpack. Kegs on her back. And now for her. Now she's from Lady J. She's in there pretty good. Her hat and hair went off. My goodness. Okay. Alright, well, very interesting. So, she's kind of G.I. Jane looking here. So, I don't know if that's meant to be removable or not, but I guess it is when you're pulling them out of the package. Anybody else had a problem like that with their Lady J, let me know in the chat. And, saying hey to Thanos Copter here. I'm glad you showed up, man. I enjoyed myself right before I finally called it a night last night on the clubhouse over there at Ozzy. Alright, putting that away for now. Catching up on the chat. Too bad they didn't use the G.I. Joe Eagle. Yep, her hair and her hat came off. That's crazy, man. Yet G.I. Jane. That's exactly what I said. She's like G.I. Jane there. Alright, let's outfit her up with her stuff. She's got a place for her knife here. I guess is where that knife goes, in this little holder right here. She's got a pouch here. Don't see a place for that weapon. She's got a backpack. Put that on her back. There you go. And of course, once again, she's got double jointed elbows. See that? And she does have a butterfly and the full range of motion here on her arms. Head is on a swivel. She's got a pretty good face sculpt. I don't know if you guys can see that face sculpt or not with that, the way this light is shining. Let's see if you guys can see that face sculpt a little better. She's got rouge on her cheeks, and she's got mascara on, and her lips have lipstick on them. Double jointed knees, full range of motion, high kick, swivels on her ankles. Not too bad. Not too bad, not too shabby. Alright, let's see here. Still don't understand why she's carrying a spear. Somebody enlighten me on that. Just in her hand here. There we go. No, that's not the way that goes. Alright, it goes back here. There. Finger on the trigger. camera on her side, and she can hold this spear in her hand like that. And we'll put her on her stand. And we'll put her back there in the living room with everybody else. As soon as I get her snapped down on this stand. One foot and the other foot. Down here on that stand. There we go. All right. Still trying to wake up, man. Yeah, I know what you mean. I got up about an hour before showtime. If I was rich, I would go back and get all my Rambo figures and that stuff. Man, I would too, man, if I were rich. Rambo was pretty cool. That's a very 80s camera. Yeah, it is. So, I got them done. As you can see, we're starting to put Christmas together back there in the living room, back there in the back. We can see Cringer kind of coming around the side of the chair there. One of Stratos' Avion guards is standing back there in the back by Mario. And I've got the 3 NECA Dungeons and Dragons LJN Revival line back there, Strongheart, Warduke, and Zarak. I've got Aquaman over there from the Superpowers line, and I haven't opened him yet. And we've got Solaris, the unicorn from Breyer, which is going to be T-Law's new horse. And looking at the time, we're about an hour in. I think I've got time to open one more figure. So I'm going to hold off on whichever figure does not win this poll. So I'm going to start a new poll. And we're going to see, should I open the Superpowers Aquaman or Solaris the Unicorn? So, next figure to open. Superpowers Aquaman and Solaris the Unicorn. Yeah, we'll start that poll. There we go. Poll's open. No votes yet. Next figure to open, either Superpowers Aquaman or Solaris the Unicorn. Everybody come in and get your vote in right now. And Radical Mom says, looking good, Bill. Thank you, Radical Mom. And I will put the figures that are in the poll here on display where you can see them. Here is Solaris the Unicorn. And here is Aquaman. So, we'll move the camera over here. Come back a little bit. Let you guys see them a little better. %, right now. Let's see how the poll's going. How it's looking here. 60%. We got 5 votes in. 60% say Superpowers Aquaman. 40% say Solaris Unicorn. Another vote just came in for Aquaman, getting it to 67-33. And whichever one wins that poll, that's going to be the figure that I open, and I'm going to call it a day after I get that figure open. We'll just kind of hang out a little bit and then do some more chatting and call it a day. %. All right, so we got 8 votes in. 75% say Superpowers Aquaman, 25% say Solaris the Unicorn. So I'm going to leave it open just a few more seconds and give everybody a chance to vote. And then I'm going to end the poll, and we're going to probably get, it's looking like Aquaman by a pretty good landslide here. Looks like Aquaman by a pretty good landslide here. And I'm going to get some coffee going while we're waiting on everybody to vote. Is everybody getting ready for Christmas? Have you started putting your Christmas trees up? Let me pull up myself over here. I've got the Christmas tree going over here. Let's go ahead and turn the lights on that. There we go. So I got a Christmas tree up behind me right here. The figures have a Christmas tree up on, in the living room set over there on the display table. So Christmas is coming on in. To answer your previous question, Bill says, Gojitron, Lady J uses javelins with swappable tips for different effects, like Hawkeye and Green Arrow use arrows. Okay. Alright, so those are javelins, kind of like a spear. And she has swappable tips, and that's why I guess the tip is coming on and off on that. It just looks like something small for me to lose in the carpet, to be honest with you there, Carl. All done, says Miss Mary, the radical mom. Alright, so somebody voted for Solaris the Unicorn. So we got 70% to 30%, 10 votes in. I'm going to end that poll, and we're going to get Aquaman here. Jamie says, oh, that's super cute. I guess you're talking about the Christmas tree behind me? Yeah. And the figures have a Christmas tree over there in their living room as well. Got some living room furniture in from Extreme Sets. They have a 50% off sale on furniture right now on the Extreme Sets place website. So if you want to get accessories for your figures or some furniture for them, that's all 50% off today. Pop Actor says, oh, I don't have, there we go. Hey, Bill, where do you think you're going to put a tree that big? That tree back there? That's where it's going to be, Jack. That's my Christmas tree, man. Christian Fandom Geek says, hello. Good to see you, sir. Glad you showed up, man. And I'm going to go back over here to the toy cam. Extreme Sets. Extreme Sets. They're Mike Fee. They have 50% off on furniture and accessories like bottles and cups and stuff like that, that action figure size. Well, CFG, we're all doing pretty good, man. How are you doing? Good to see you in the chat today. What the hell? Pop Actor, bend over and show me what? No, that's not necessary. Alright. Let's end this poll at 64 to 36, 11 votes in. So Aquaman's still the absolute winner on that, although not quite as much of a landslide as before. So I'm going to go ahead and bring that poll to an end, and we're going to say Aquaman wins that. And so Aquaman is going to be our next figure to open. And let's bring him out of his plastic prison, and we'll take Solaris and put him over here to the side, behind Savage, He-Man, and Man-at-Arms, and the Attorney and Guard. Now, have I seen Christmas Vacation? Have you seen Christmas Vacation? Shame on you all. Yeah. I have seen Christmas Vacation, but I'm not one of those that quotes lines out of all the movies that I've watched over the years. And Christmas Vacation was a hilarious movie. Alright, I'm going to see if I can get this to come up off of this cardboard without ripping it all to frickin' shreds, but probably gonna rip it open like I normally do. There we go. That's what I'm looking to happen. That's what I'm looking to happen. Right there. Yeah. There we go. Minimum damage to the card, folks. And I am going to cut this off, but I got to peel that off first. It says, collect them all. Superpowers, Aquaman. Half human and half Atlantean, Arthur Curry is Aquaman, the king of Atlantis and defender of Earth's vast oceans. As a founding member of the Justice League, he also protects the surface world from the forces of evil. And as you can see, there's a cross-sell of everything that came out so far. Superman, Darkseid, Batman from Hush, John Stewart, Green Lantern. There is the Flash, and the Batman Who Laughs, also known as Gimp Batman, which is the only figure I don't have in this collection and don't really want it. There's Wonder Woman, Nightwing, Deathstroke the Terminator, Aquaman, who we just opened, Black Manta, which is a Walmart exclusive that everybody's looking for. I had to find mine on Evil Bay. Batman, Tim Drake Robin, and the repaint Wonder Woman. So, and then the vehicles down there, the Batmobile and Invisible Jet, they're out in this particular wave. So I'll put the hardback back here to be saved. And he comes with a trident. If I can get this out of that, very easy to come out. And he comes out of his plastic prison. And I can put this away to go to the trash. And let's take a look at the figure. Alright, so you know it's a standard points of articulation for these types of figures. The knee joints are not hidden like the original Superpowers. Arms, and he has a head, back and forth. This is the long hair version of Aquaman. His trunks are not black. He's got the fin back here on his calf, and he can hold the trident in this hand. And let's see how he stands. There he goes. He's standing on his own. Pretty sweet. Let me take myself off the screen there. I almost choked over our coffee when Bill said, "What the hell?" Yeah. Alright, I've got my Joker figure back here. He fell down, but I'm gonna kind of slide him out here and pick him up and let you guys look at him. I found that hat that I wanted to put on him, and he's wearing his trench coat made by Cape Master. That's a new offering that Cape Master has offered, our Joker trench coats for vintage Superpowers Jokers. That hat is a Joker that came with the Toy Biz version of Joker. It's kind of hard to fit that on his head, but it is possible to get the 2 points of his hair on either side of the mask, of the hat rather. So the hat kind of fits across those 2 points of his hair. And I was doing this when you have these points on his hair, and you put the hat kind of get it down on there. All right, guys. Well, we got about an hour in. I want to really know how. Thank you. I've got Super Chat here from the Radical Mom for Canadian $10, and it's a super sticker with a little hippo giving us a KO there. That is cute as all get out. So thank you there for that that super sticker there, Radical Mom. That is much appreciated, and it will go towards the new computer fund for Weird Fantastic Toy Adventures. Mike P says, I'm trying not to go down the Superpowers line, but you keep showing them off, so I might. Well, look, between Masters of the Universe and Superpowers and G.I. Joe, those were the three main figure lines besides Star Wars when I was a teenager. Star Wars was pretty much over with by the time, you know, Masters of the Universe and Superpowers came out, so that's it. And let's celebrate their 10th on the live stream. All right, we'll do that sometime. They're giving me some ideas here. All right, so thank you for that super chat there, Radical Mom. That is just means everything to me. But yeah, we got that old Joker there with his hat on. Got the Aquaman back there in the back. You can see Lady J and Baroness and Destro in the new set back there. Oh, it definitely will help. It definitely will help. It helps. It helps more than you realize. And every little bit is one step further towards the goal. So thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. Well, I'm curious once again how well the stream came out today. Yeah, I forgot to turn that off. Make sure that you like the video, subscribe, and hit your notification bells. And there, of course, as you can see, the super chat overlay has told me that I got that super chat from the Radical Mom. It is almost duck time, and the duck time is going to be interesting today because I'm doing everything through OBS, and the last time I tried to play the ducks through OBS, it made me sound horrible and it didn't sound very good. So let's see how it sounds. You guys tell me in the chat how this sounds. Thank you all for being here today. Let me know if you can hear my voice over the ducks. I'm very curious as to how the stream went, how clear the stream looked. YouTube Studio has told me the whole time I've had an excellent connection. Have I had any of the issues in the past? Just out of curiosity. And of course, you all know how to get in touch with me over on Insta. Sounds good, says Mike. Thank you. And stream was great, Bill. No glitches and no audio problems. Thank you, figuratively speaking. Well, that was moving straight through OBS and keeping StreamYard out of the picture. No StreamYard with just me is pretty good. Now, if I bring a guest in, not so good. So I might need a little more computing power to do a guest, or I'm going to have to do guests in StreamYard for right now. But thank you so much for being here. Check out my Instagram page. That's where you can get in touch with me. Let's see if I've got that brand overlay that you guys can look at. I'll turn off this overlay and turn on the main brand overlay here. Where is it at? There it is. Boom. So you can see, I guess right here is where my Instagram is located. So, World Made of Cardboard. John's here. Oh man, I just joined. Technical problems on your end, I hope, not mine, but I hope you got those technical problems taken care of. To catch John up real quick, everybody, before we go, because we just got through playing the ducks, and I know he heard them. Today we opened up Lady J, the Baroness, and Destro. And we also opened up Superpowers Aquaman. And as you can see, we have a new living room set going on back there in the back. They're putting up Christmas trees back there. There's a beer fridge back there, courtesy of I Like Salt. Nice beat, clear as a bell. Thank you, I Like Salt. So that worked out pretty good. I'm glad to hear that. So, yeah, we had a pretty good day today here. And we didn't get to Solaris because he didn't win the poll between Aquaman and Solaris. So Solaris the Unicorn will be for a future show. When will Mike be a guest again? Well, Mike and I are probably going to have a little chit-chat here shortly, and we'll figure that out, man. Yes, on my end, not technology, just life. Man, I hate that. I hope you got that cleared up, man. And if not, you know, we're all here for you. And Warmad Cardboard says it looks good. Yeah, we had a pretty good show today. I want to thank everyone for being here. I want to remind you guys that you know, those ducks are going to play again. Let's turn them off. We don't need them to play again. But yeah, we'll remind everybody that we do shows on the weekend. Sometimes I do a Friday afternoon chill show. I might do that again this week, depending on how I feel. Saturday is fun time with late night, me and Joneser. Sunday is always a toy show like today. And you never know what I might be doing during the week. There is a toy hunt that I just put up on the channel. If you haven't already watched it, go check that out. And as always, look through the description down at the bottom and see all my supporters and support them. They're all, if it wasn't for you guys in Patreon and over there, over here on YouTube as channel members, I don't know what I would be doing right now. And I want to give a big special shout out to I Like Salt and Radical Mom and Susudio, who was here last night but was not here today, and Shaitan's Hammer, all of you guys, Mike Fee. Man, Mike Fee working hard over there, taking care of wrenching problems, filling in for Bjorn, because Bjorn working today. And just love each and every one of you guys. Oh, and Brent, if you're out there somewhere, I need you to get in touch with me. Either probably here on Insta would be the best place. Do you want to be Brent or do you want to be Nightwing? Because I see that you changed your channel name to Nightwing, but the @ still says Brent Graham on it. So you are a member of the channel, and I will list you in the credits how you want. But for right now, it's still Brent Graham. Mike B says the stream was great. I enjoyed it today. I enjoyed all of you guys being here with me. And I'm going to go ahead and play the credits and tell you all, until next time on Weird Fantastic Toy Adventures, everyone have a good journey. Special thanks to the channel supporters. Without your help, these adventures would not be possible. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed today's adventure, please hit like, subscribe, and share the video.